Welcome back to another episode of What to Eat. On today's episode, we're going to make some cabbage. Cabbage is delicious. A lot of people love cabbage. A lot of people request my cabbage. I'm going to break it down and show you how easy it is to make my cabbage. This is the most requested at any of our functions when we're having like a potluck or any type of big dinner with the family. This is what everybody always asks me to make. So on today's show, I'm going to show you how you make it for yourself so you don't have to call me anymore. And as always, I'm going to leave the description of all of the ingredients and everything down below so you know exactly what to use and how much the measurements, but you can always increase anything or add or take away anything you want if you don't like any of my ingredients, but this is how I make mine. But before we begin, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You know we bring in you a new show each and every week on different dishes that's simple and easy to make. Now let us begin. So what you want to do is you want to get your pot, put a few pieces of smoked turkey in the pot, and then add some water so the smoked turkey will float a little bit. We only have one head of cabbage, so I only use about 4 small pieces of the smoked turkey. It's going to give it its flavor. I'm going to add some seasoning in the water. I'm going to add some of my mix. I'm going to put a description. It's a mix of the seasoning I use. I put it in a combination so you don't have to do everything one by one. Some crushed red peppers, not too much because this is going to be spicy and it's only a small amount, so we're going to add some of that. 1 packet of Zelle. We're going to use a little bit of salt, not too much. About a 1/2 cup of sugar. Yes, some sugar, a little 1/2 cup. Some butter in the water. You don't have to add this. I like adding it in mine. A tablespoon of butter. Now, let's close this and wait for it to boil, and then we'll come back. Hello? Now, that should be a boil. Let's test our water. See? Got a nice rapid boil. We're going to gradually start adding some of the cabbage in. And don't worry, it's going to actually boil down and cabbage is going to start shrinking. So just slowly put it in. Don't just pour it in. Take a spoon, push it down a little bit. So we're going to cover it and bring it to a rapid boil again, and then we're going to lower it to a nice simmer. We're going to bring the heat down, and then we're going to let it cook for maybe 40 minutes. And then we'll test it out there. So I'll see you back in about 40 minutes. Now it's been about 35-40 minutes. Let us check on this cabbage. We're going to do a test and see if we need to add anything. Yep, we're going to add all the ingredients again, a little more of all the ingredients, because once you boil it down, it's going to dilute the flavor for some of the seasoning, but we're not going to overdo it. So let's start again. little bit of the crushed peppers. Let's do with some salt. Some black pepper. Add a little bit of sugar, just a little bit, probably about a quarter cup more. We're going to only put another half a pack of sazon, not a whole pack, just about a half a pack. And we're missing something. Oh, we're gonna add again my mix, a mixture of all of the seasons put together. And I'm gonna leave the description below of everything with the measurements and everything, so you know exactly how much to add. We're gonna put a little more butter. Tablespoon of butter. Let's give it a nice mix. Stir it in there real well. Oh, it's jumping out already. Now we're going to bring this flame up from low back to a medium, cover, and let it cook for another 30-35 minutes. And then we'll see if we need to make any more adjustments. Other than that, it might be done. I'll be right back. So now we're back. This is after about an hour and 15 minutes. Let's check the cabbage. Here we go. I don't know if you can see with all that steam. That's the cabbage right here. The cabbage is actually done. It took about an hour and 20 minutes total. Now, I'm going to pull it to the plate. Thank you for watching this week's episode of What to Eat, and we'll see you again next week.
I hope that you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will always get an alert when a new video drops. Plus join our website for information on all our shows, trips and getaways. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by shopping at our store in the link below or visit www.whattodoent.com. This video was produced and directed by Toxey and created at What to Do Entertainment Studios.